everyone, Mark the Movie Man here. Welcome back to our little sliver of the internet where we talk film among other things, but mostly films. I appreciate you taking the time, and today we're going to take a look at Invasion Earth. It's a sci-fi horror drama from across the pond, and it's written and directed by James Twyman. And we get the story of a ranch that is a special ranch for kids going through rehab, trying to break their addictions. This Dr. Carson has taken these group of individuals out to a farm so they can learn responsibilities, unplug them by confiscating all forms of the social media, phones and such. And hey, he's got security as well to make sure these kids don't try to escape as they try to face their inner demons and their addictions and try to work through it to go on the road to recovery. Well, while they're out there and doing that, there's an alien invasion and the aliens show up at the ranch, and we see how this group of characters not only deal with fighting their own inner problems, but also the outer problems of these aliens who want to do mean and nasty things to them. Alien Invasion, I enjoyed the concept quite a bit. A group of kids going through rehab, the doctor trying to help them out, them cut off from, society of sorts, just on this secluded ranch, and the aliens invade. I loved the concept. I thought that was great. And these characters I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed the performance by everyone involved, this young cast that they have, and I think they do very well. Now, you have Dr. Carson, played by David Shaw. Really enjoyed his performance. You get the feeling that this guy really wants to help these kids, and the conflicts between the kids didn't feel too forced. It felt maybe a little PSA, but I think that's what the director was going for with this. The writer was kind of bringing to light the various types of addiction that the youth face that people may not be aware, and they explore that a lot. The film's called Invasion Earth, but I'm going to give you a little spoiler right now. A lot of the invasion-y stuff doesn't really happen till near the end of the film, unfortunately. You do get little bits here and there of the aliens doing mean things, but for the most part, it is more exploring all of these different characters and their different addictions, and I thought that was an interesting approach. It almost felt like the filmmaker had that part and wanted to make a feature, but wanted to kind of pull people in, so they threw in the alien invasion part, almost kind of felt tacked on. Now, when we finally do get to the aliens, they're pretty doggone creepy, and they work well within their budget. I like the stuff they did with them. It gets pretty scary in some parts. There's a particular scene in a trailer, I thought, and it has some of these great moments, especially in the end, involving an alien invasion, but the film's called Invasion Earth, and there's not a whole lot of that going on throughout the film, which makes the middle of this film, while interesting to explore these characters, a little bit slow. And, as long as you don't put your expectations too high, thinking you're going to get, a full-on alien invasion of these kids taking up arms and, battling them out, as long as you don't expect that, I think you may enjoy this film, especially if you're looking for something that is, exploring those themes of addiction and such, which it does handle well. Overall, I think this film, if you're looking for a sci-fi indie film, is going to probably disappoint you quite a bit. Even though it ends solidly on a science fiction note with the alien invasion, getting to that point in the film will be a rough ride for many of you out there, especially if you're expecting wall-to-wall action, because that is not in this film. But if you're looking for a character piece and exploring addiction, and tacked onto it is some sci-fi elements with aliens doing mean and nasty things to humans, well then, you will want to watch Invasion Earth. So there you have it, folks. Please, if you have seen this film, I'd love to hear your constructive thoughts on Invasion Earth. Check out our Patreon page as well. Hit subscribe and our thumbs up here. It helps us out a lot. I thank you one and all for watching, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.